Prove me now, here said the Lord of hosts, if I not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive. And then he said, and I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes. For your sakes. Now, I don't believe a loving God that's merciful and kind would tell somebody to kill somebody else. Are y'all still here? Now, I read the Bible through and through, as I said earlier today, 7 times. And I read over there about Saul, when God spoke to Saul, told him to kill all the people and spare nobody. And why would God tell him to kill all those people, men, women, and children? Think about that for a minute. That sounds like Hitler, don't it? And think who put this book together, it wasn't us. So when you go back to redefining what's really going down in this book, you see a lot of white folk persuasion in here. Because their life is filled with violence and destruction and destroying other people. So even though it's us in the book, but yet it's their concept. Y'all ain't here. All the killing and violence in here, they put it in here. It ain't us. They're more. Yeah, he started it all. Y'all know the story of George and the boy. They were let out of the prisons of Europe, and they came to settle this land we call America. Now, today I like to reiterate that we're not here to try to criticize and put anybody down. We're not here to try to control you. We're not here to try to make you do something against your will. But I think if you know the truth and you're willing to respond to the truth, you're going to live a wholesome life, and you're going to do that which is right. And you should not have to be made to live a righteous life. You shouldn't have to be made to fear some God going to cast you into hell because you've done something wrong. We don't preach those concepts anymore. You died and going to hell, and you're evil, and God's going to judge you, put you in the lake of fire. That's not part of the ministry here. That's not part of our doctrine. We believe every man is a free-born agent, and you have the right to choose life or death. You cause everything that happens in your life, whether it be negative or positive. You are the master of your own destiny. No preacher got any right telling you that God didn't call you to do this and God didn't call you to do that and you need to do this. No, you choose yourself. Not because some prophet or some teacher told you. It is your choice. You have the power and the destiny in your hands. And I don't care what anyone says. That is our birthright to choose life or choose death and to chart our own course what we want to do with our life. Because God gave you this life. Man didn't give you this life. And it's up to you what you do with it. But let me tell you this. There are laws that govern you. And when you die, there are people that have developed power than you that used to live on this earth. And they have developed on a higher scale, and you don't have to come before these people, not in fear, but they're going to ask you a question. Now, what do you want to do with your life? let's give you an instant replay what you did. And let you be the judge. And if your life doesn't meet the standards that God has already laid down before the foundation of the earth, then you got to do some more work on your life. So what do you want to do? Do you want to rest a while? Or do you want to go back and reincarnate and be born again and try the kingdom? See, black folk never heard this concept, but this is a concept that practically every nation around the world embraces, except this Western civilization and religion in this hemisphere. Reincarnation. See, you have a choice. And I don't want nobody in this ministry to fear death. I want nobody to fear that you're going to die and go to hell just because you committed fornication or adultery. That's far from the truth. Everybody missed the mark, and that's what sin is. You've been really missing the mark. It's an imbalance. But you have the opportunity to correct that imbalance. Not to be destroyed or crucified or put in judgment or put in hell for your mistake. That don't make sense. A loving God gonna make you, and then you make a mistake, then he'll kill you for making your mistake and destroy you. See, just using common sense will tell you something ain't right. Something is definitely wrong with how we've been interpreting this book. I'm glad I know the truth. I'm glad I'm free. See, I go to Louisiana when I leave here. And I can spend $100 in gambling houses before that home and just win good. If I lose, it's still all right. And come back and preach. Amen. I can go bet on the horses. I went to the horse racing. When I became free, I went to the horse race. I said, honey, come on, let's go to the horse race. I've never been before in my life. I just wanted to try everything that people have taught me in the past and told me I couldn't do. I wanted to do all of it. See, when I first got saved, I was superstitious. Some of y'all still superstitious. I think it was a superstitious spirit. Scared to break a mirror. Scared to walk on the ladder. Scared to open up an umbrella. Huh? Black cat cross the path. Back up. Scared to step over the broom. Don't stop it.
You got the more to that one.
Said the people with broom, you go and say all these superstitions. And when I come out of superstition, I began to do all these things that I was fearful of. Hello? The wife and I, we saw a man driving down the street one day, black cat run across his car, and he backed up. And turned around, went the other way. Before we rolled, we laughed. But see, black cats cross the trail, you know, that don't mean you got bad luck. It's when that real black cat cross your way. And you got a gun in your hand. That's when you need to get worried. Y'all ain't here. But see, I'm breaking every mold that they put me in. Told me I couldn't do this. Told me I couldn't do that. Now, I'm not going to do anything to hurt anybody else. I'm not going to do anything to hurt myself. I don't need no alcohol. And why would I want to go back to drinking? Why do I want to go back smoking marijuana? When my brain already produced that stuff. And I don't even have to pay for it. Hello? I just sit at home and just begin to think on good things and get high. And start floating around the room. And see, I don't get drunk and slob all over myself and puke all over everybody no more. Y'all ain't here. And do things that you don't remember the next day that you did. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I went to the horse races, and boy, I tell you, I've been on 2 or 3 horses, and I tell you, every one I've been on, I won. Y'all ain't here. And you know, I always wanted to go to horse race, and I went to horse race, and frankly, every horse I've been on, I just bet a few dollars. I wish I would have bet a whole lot. I wouldn't want to be. But every horse I've been on, it won. Y'all ain't here. And then I took some of the saints down to Louisiana. Now, we gonna go down and have a good time. And much our surprise, we saw somebody down there that we were expecting to see. And they saw us, and they were sitting up with somebody that wasn't there, drinking a highball. And then saw some of the saints busting up in there. What y'all doing here? Y'all gamble? Well, what y'all doing here? Y'all ain't here. They had nerve to want to, spread the word of Brother David and some of the saints down there Louisiana gambling. And they were down there too, just gambling and drinking just as hard as we were. We wasn't drinking. We wasn't drinking. We were gambling. Now I think Sister Carol hit the jackpot, but they cheated her out of it. Getting quiet. Shout out to you, man. But see, we're free. And see, if you got an itch, you can scratch. Hello? Matter of fact, I scratch up on big money all the time. I scratch up on $50 a time. And I'm not condemned. Now, I'm not telling you to do it. If you don't want to do it, then you don't have to. But I'm telling you that I am a free man. I'm nobody's slave. I'm not bound to some religion that white folks set up and told me I can't do this and do that. That's the reason why we're in poverty today, because, hey, they took the elevator and gave us a shaft.
That's right.
A lot of churches say you can't even have no bowls. You can't wear earrings, you can't wear jewelry. But yet, they tell them, you bring it to the pastor and give him all the stuff. They get down to the water stuff. One brother tried to pull that knife on me years ago. You ain't supposed to wear that jewelry. I had rings on all my fingers, had gold watch and stuff on. You ain't supposed to wear all that. I said, brother, look, you come up too late to tell me all this about gold and stuff. God made the gold, and I'm going to wear it. And he didn't have no gold on. He even took his wife's wedding band off. Took his wedding band off. Because some of them old, dried up, cruel faced sisters told him, baby, you ain't supposed to wear that jewelry and stuff. And he took his rings and stuff off, and then had nerve who trying to come to me and trying to convert me to take my jewelry off. I said, brother, wait a minute. I said, you ain't going all the way yet.
Open your mouth.
Gold on your teeth. I said, let's get that gold off your teeth. Then you can really say you really been jacked. But then gold on his mouth, and he refused to take that gold off his teeth, so he was hypocritical in that. So all these traditions of the church that they get you to conform to, forget about it. Be your own person. Choose your own destiny. Do God's thing, not your thing. And when you do God's thing, He will bless you. He will take care of you. And He will lead you in a plain, righteous path. Isn't God good? How many enjoyed the word today?